Clark. Conway's there. Gets it away, but only to Severin. Forward to Mackie. Back to Severin. Shot tipped over the bar. Great effort by Scott Severin. The ball rising as it went towards goal. And Derek Stilley just pushed it over the top. As the corner's delivered. Good one, too! Miller. Severin gets it out for Clark. Stuart Duff's with him. Chris Clark goes on the outside, chips across the face of goal. Punched away by Stilley. Good reactions by the goalkeeper. Lee Miller was waiting to pounce. Foster, Mackie, wide for Maguire. Into the centre, headed on! Shot by Miller, saved again by Stilley. United survive. Great opportunity for Lee Miller there, but a point-blank save by Derek Stilley denied Aberdeen the opener. Gary Dempsey takes it. Oh! Off the bar! Derek Stilley, I don't think, knew much about that. An excellent free kick by Dempsey. But somehow it stayed out of goal. And United breathe again. Head flick on, Samuel couldn't reach it. Robertson Knight. Robson with the shot, just wide. Diamond, important header. Picked up by Conway. Taken out by Hart, and a yellow card for Michael Hart. Long cruise by Derek Stilley. Header by Samuel, knocked back by Considine to Langfield. Robertson goes to close it down! And the goalkeeper's attempted clearance rebounded off David Robertson. It could just as easily have finished up in the back of the net. Free kick driven in low, cross the face of the goal! And into the net! Aberdeen have taken the lead. It was driven in low. It went right across the face of the goal, and the man who slid in at the post was Scott Severin. It'll be Barry Robson to take this one. Right across the face again, and a goal! Colin Samuel hits Dundee United level with Aberdeen. A good delivery by Barry Robson, but where was the marking on Samuel? A clean header for the striker, and it sailed into the Aberdeen net. Hart goes with them. Hart's already been booked. It's a red card for Michael Hart. Drives it in, straight to the keeper who spills it. And Aberdeen survive. Wide now with Stuart Duff inside for Robson once more. Chipped forward, it's beaten the defence, but out comes Langfield. Claims for a penalty! And a penalty kick is given for the challenge by Langfield. The goalkeeper can't believe it. Barry Robson. Jamie Langfield facing him. Robson scores! United take the lead. 80 minutes on the clock. It's Dundee United 2, Aberdeen 1. Good Willie. Finds Samuel. United at 4-1. Tizani's the only Aberdeen defender. Colin Samuel onto his left foot, and he finishes it. He wraps up the points. 1 minute into stoppage time. Colin Samuel increases United's lead.
Graham, it's good to see a strong Dundee United again. Do you think Craig Levein can keep this going into the new year?
I thought you were going to say, has Craig Levein made a difference? I mean, the ultimate proof, does a manager or a coach make a difference? Emphatic proof at Tannadice. I mean, there is no difference in the squad, and 6 wins out of 10, a win off the top 6
form,
place.
they could be heading for Europe, but
I mean,
can he keep it going?
Well, he will bring in new players, I think, in the January window, but I just think it speaks volumes for Craig Levein's ability and self-belief as a coach that he's rejuvenated the club.
And with no Hunt out injured, John, it's good to see Colin Samuel coming to the fore. There's a guy who can score goals as well as his partner, no Hunt.
He is, and when he's come in and played centre forward role when he hasn't been playing. He'd been playing wide before that when Noel Hunt was banging goals in. But he's on his day he's unplayable. We saw that at Falkirk, and I think that's why United bought him. And he's just, you can't defend against it. And what United will hope that those days come more and more often.
Yeah, I was going to say that, John, because the problem for Craig might be that Samuel blows very much hot and cold. He's great for a month, and then it maybe takes him another month to come to the fore.
Yeah, that's the issue for Craig, and any manager's had Colin Samuel. Most clubs have got those players because, to be honest, if he could do that every week, he probably wouldn't be at Dundee United. He'd be playing somewhere high up in the Premiership.
The thing is, he maybe needs a good manager and a good coach, and maybe he's got that.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about Aberdeen, Graham. No Russell Anderson yesterday, no Barry Nicholson. Does this highlight the poor strength and depth that they have in their squad?
It probably does. I mean, I think it's been a very peculiar season for Aberdeen. They had humiliation against Queen's Park. They gravitate to second in the league, but they lose a couple of key players, and we saw them getting beaten yesterday. You could argue the penalty decision was dubious, and perhaps they could have been 2 goals ahead before they got their opening goal. But I think it was really more a case of the new belief that Dundee United have, rather than any great problems.
How much will they keep this challenge going to Rangers for second place, do you think?
I think they may falter, but we're talking about a poor level of performance, Andy, among all the teams in the SPL.
I think they've got to have their big players playing. I don't think they have got enough strength and depth to maintain a challenge for second if people like Russell Anderson and Barry Nicholson are not playing.